picture of the front and back of my credit card?
And we are live.
Great
All
time
right.
to go live.
Yeah, we're literally live right now. It just connected.
Cool.
I apologize.
10
No,
gifted
no.
subs. 10 gifted
That's
subs.
comedy.
His bank info.
Alright, guys, we hit our sub goal of 100. We hit our follower goal of 100 tonight. I will send a picture front and back of my credit card. Disclaimer: that was a joke. I will not do that. You can all fuck
It
off.
wasn't. He wasn't. He's telling the truth. He'll do it.
No. None of us will
A bit
do
to the
that.
bit.
For one, if I even tried that, they would get declined so quickly.
Get
Anyway,
banned.
You don't know my credit card purchase history.
anyways, greetings,
Jokes on you, I
friends.
don't have a credit card.
Chris Hansen's just waiting.
Oh my goodness.
Enough. Listen, enough about IRL financial crimes. Let's play some fantasy financial crime.
Indeed.
I've done that already.
So, greetings, friends, and welcome back to Hunarub Adventures Live Episode 10. We're going to jump into it today. We were off last week, so who would like to do our recap?
Ooh, me.
Yes, Timmer. Again.
Some stuff happened. A guy got a sword, and then everyone got rich except for Timmer.
Maybe,
I mean,
that has happened in the past, yes.
it
But
wasn't
it's not
last
what happened
session.
last session.
You didn't say recap last session. You said, "Can I get a recap?"
Fair.
Technically, you fulfilled your criteria.
Oh,
Thank you.
Enjoy your inspiration.
Ah,
Get
Uh,
the inspiration.
that's how you reward poor behavior.
We leveled up last time, right?
we sure
Yes,
did.
we have level 2.
we don't get the fun stuff to level 3, but that's fine. Something to work towards.
You have a pretty fun sword, though.
Hey, we got Action Surge now, so...
You do?
You're a fighter
'Cause
as well. Or did you multi-class?
I did not multi-class. You were using 2024 rules. I am not, because I don't own any of the 2024 books.
Oh. I don't know any of the books.
How the hell can you use 2024 rules then?
Hmm.
It's a good question. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't get... Oh no, I do have Action Surge. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
okay.
Healy one, not the... Yeah, never mind.
I gotta look at what
We got a second wind, and we now have a singular Action Surge we can
Ooh,
use.
I got Find Familiar.
Nice.
What class even are you? Because last
I'm a
time you were here,
druid.
you were... Oh, okay. So you're Chroma 2, you are just Chroma 2.0. Okay.
Get something original.
Says the guy who just desperately wants to be the robot again.
I'm not the robot.
But you desperately want to be the robot.
I want to play my robot boy again, but this is not the robot.
You're some kind of a goop, aren't you?
Yeah.
I didn't know Gwyneth Paltrow was in this campaign.
So you're just a jar with Paltrow's vagina goop?
Ew.
Wasn't that what you were selling?
Ew.
Like revitalizing stuff for vaginas or something?
No,
No.
it's...
It was
I
all
think
hogwash.
Change
Yeah, it
the
was all-
channel. Change the channel.
yeah, just moving on.
Not the bet. Cancel the bet.
From vagina goop.
Nope, we're
Moving
vetoing this.
on.
We're moving on.
Veto the bet.
All right. So, recap last session. One of y'all.
I believe we finished in the Underdark. We looked around. We mapped out the entire place. We've now got a full map of our local Underdark region. We figured out which places are safe and which ones are not. We got a letter of like wanting to. We got an introductory letter and 200 gold to give to the for the settlement as a settlement as an agreement between us and the deep gnome city that is feeding the rock and making sure we don't die to the rock. And we came back up to the surface. All was good. We arrived a day early. We waited that day. We waited the whole day for the princess to arrive, or the duchess. She's both. It's
both.
weird. And then, yes, she's the princess duchess. And then she didn't turn up on the day she was supposed to, so we set out the next day to go and find her, and we found her caravan being ambushed, and we saved her from the ambush. Except we killed everyone, interrogated one guy, who was then put to death for, attempted regicide. And there was one dude who stood in the back, watched the whole thing down, and fucked the hell off. He was probably the mastermind behind it all, or someone who was in contact with the person that put out the reward. They were paid like 50,000 gold or something like that to do it. And they all, unfortunately, none of them have the gold on it. They all pissed it away on equipment or on booze and women.
Indeed.
We came back. We rode back in the caravan with the princess. We gave her a rundown of everything that happened in the Underdark, and she gave us a task. Was the task to go up the river and see how all business is done, or was it to go somewhere else? I can't remember the job she gave us.
She actually gave you options.
Not options. Okay.
Yes. So you can go up the river to. Here, I'll pull up the.
I was right about going up the river, so at least my brain didn't forget that bit.
Yes.
Yes. So what, we had the option of going up the river to Clome, was it?
Yes, you can go up to the temple city of Clome to go see how they do business, because it is a religious city, so they definitely have a lot of travels, a lot of people traveling to and from this city due to it being a temple city. Specifically, one of the big three, it is Clome's temple. Clome is the god of creation, life, and justice. So you can take the river up to Clome, go see how they do business, or you can help the scouting party to try to determine who is under... how do I phrase that? Who is the one attempting this assassination? Is it coming from within the kingdom or an external source? But that is our next focus, is to figure out where this assassination attempt is coming from.
Okay.
So totally up to you on which route you guys want to take, whether you're going for business expertise, as we do want to improve the economy of our wonderful town, or you can go the external route and try to hunt down the assassins. Or you could do both and kill two birds with one stone.
We should probably
make sure we're safe.
deal with the assassins.
Probably do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I second.
Yeah, assassins.
kind of a big deal. We could always make more money later.
Cool. So, at the moment, she sent her scouting party to the capital, or she left her scouting party in the capital to gather more information. They will be back in a number of days with some sort of information regards to the assassins. So we can wait for that, or we can go off and pursue our own knowledge and try to find information ourselves. We do have a handful of people that we know around the kingdom that might have some information we could go ask about. Or perhaps you want to go doing some investigation yourself and travel to a city.
Could see if Dwayne the Dwarf Johnson knows anything about any rogue assassins.
I think he's just going to be pissed someone tried to kill his goddaughter.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, you'd probably want to know, but yeah.
And he will definitely know, because she will tell him, almost certainly. Or word will get to him. But
We have no idea where they came from.
he's avoided. He's avoided the cities, and he came here.
That's true.
From what we can tell, he's been in relative isolation other than business deals, and he wouldn't have sold to anyone that he seems like the kind of person who wouldn't sell to anyone who thinks is doing anything shady. So
Okay.
But he is close by and somebody you could ask.
yeah.
Do you have any other ideas on who to ask or where to go?
I'm going to go to where the ambush site was and see if I can track down that guy that disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy from the top.
Let me just check something.
Alright. So I'm going to drop you here real quick so you can get a brief reminder of what happened.
Yeah, he was up there.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to delete everything, and this is what you come to now.
Field of Death. It's like I never left.
I'm going to just make the survival check to see see if I can track down this motherfucker. Not 20.
Nice.
That's a 24 in total.
I really, really wish that it wasn't some sort of teleportation that he used to escape.
Yeah, I figured that might be the case because he was just fucking gone.
Yeah, with the nat 20 though, I'm gonna give it to you.
Can I tell where they came from then? With the nat 20.
Yes. So obviously they were following the princess coming from the capital, but you can actually see the campsite. They planned this spot specifically. They had a campsite just hidden behind these trees here, far enough away to where you wouldn't see it during the coming across, but they planned this spot specifically. You're not sure where they came from originally, but they camped out here for a while, and this was their plan. Somewhere close by the village, but just far enough to where they can't hear anything.
So they would have had to get here a couple of days, maybe a day and a half ahead of her
Yep.
before.
Possibly they tracked her when she left and found this spot then.
I say we go knocking on some doors.
And what doors are even around here?
No,
Doesn't
know
have to be
what?
a literal door.
Said something about. Did they say something about meeting at an inn or something?
Yes, the dude that we questioned was, quite frankly, not very helpful. He was also just help. He
Oh, it
was.
didn't help
He's.
that I think the first person that I just cut in half was the actual leader. Oops.
Yeah, there was like two masterminds, and the dude that slipped away was considered their big guns, their muscle, their help.
Y'all make mistakes in the heat of passion there, Jimbo.
Yeah, we cut down what was considered their two leaders, the dude in the red bandana and the mage.
Listen, that bird had fire coming out of his feathers, okay? I don't regret what I did.
Oh no, you cut down the threat, you absolutely did. We came to a fight, you assessed which one was who could have been the largest threat. You cut down the largest threat. And it's better we're alive to regret we got no information than everyone be dead. I take it there is probably a trail I could follow back to wherever they came from to set up this camp.
I mean, and it's been a couple of days, so it's going to be a light trail, if anything at all. With a nat 20, though. All right, roll another survival check. If you get an 18 or higher, I'll give it to you.
I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no. Okay.
Keep it. Because they only last for like an hour and you only get so many.
Yeah.
So
Can I? Okay.
with me.
All right.
Can I do a survival
Retcon.
check? I can do some sniffies.
Nope, unfortunately, that was a one-time offer for this one.
Oh, I can. I could. Wild shape to a wolf and then follow the scent, which lasts longer, and I'd have advantage on the survival check.
I can wild shape 2 and have survival if you need. And it's just a
Oh, I
spell
forgot
for me.
you can do that. Yeah, but mine's proficiency times per day, and it's a feature I don't particularly use in combat much anymore.
Fair.
You don't turn into a dog
All right,
anymore.
I'll give you one more roll on it.
Okay.
Call it for your advantage.
Does that mean you're a wolf riding a horse now?
Yes.
No, I would dismount.
No, don't. Much funnier this way. Very regal.
So I have that to it. So I get one more attempt at this, but I get advantage on this roll. So.
Well, no, this is with advantage. I'm counting your other roll
Oh,
as
this-
your other shot.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then, well, either way, then that's crap.
All right.
Because I rolled a 2 that time.
Beautiful. So,
Nothing.
unfortunately, you don't know where they came from, but you do have their camp. They're all dead, so
well,
all of their supplies are still there.
Oh, yeah, I want to look around.
Guess we loot their camp now.
Yeah. So you remember when you asked me about plans and their plan and if they had any like parchment on them?
Oh yeah, I wanted notes and basically a hit request,
Yeah.
like Oh, kill this guy for me, signed so-and-so.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, you didn't get that on their bodies, but in their camp, you find it in the leader's pack.
Hey! We
And
found any gold or any items of interest? Do you want an investigation?
absolutely, please roll me an investigation check. If
Who's
you
got the
want
best
advantage,
investigation?
you can have help from somebody else, I'm sure.
I've got no plus, but I got advantage.
That's
Well, everyone's got
inspiration.
I got +1. But
Oh, and I have
someone with
inspiration.
Scoops
Yeah,
has got
someone with
+1.
inspiration.
Club, what's your intelligence?
is +1 our highest?
My intelligence is a whopping 10.
Same.
Yeah, no, you're the highest intelligence in the group, Scoop.
Fucking rocking
Okay.
that 12.
So investigation advantage.
Yep, we give Scoops
Yep.
a system.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, no
Rolling
whammies, man.
this.
No whammies.
I'm rolling this on. Oh, that's a dirty 20. 19 +1.
All right.
Dirty 20 is still a 20.
It sure is.
That's still some loot.
So, on a
As well as
20,
stuff.
you not only get the notes that detail some of the plan, leaving out some redacted information that either is got soaked with water, is just not there properly, or you know.
Oh.
And then
Great.
you get 240 pieces of gold, 70 silver, 2 daggers, and a necklace.
And it's just like looking through all this shit. Like, I don't know what happened here, but I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Okay,
So
so 240
60
divided by
gold
4
each.
is 60. Yeah.
60 gold each. And then what was it? In silver?
60 silver.
Oh, that's not that much. That's like 6 gold.
Yeah.
That's 15 silver each, though. So
Still not bad.
that's like 1.5 gold pieces each.
It's still not bad.
Yeah.
And then the 2
said
daggers
2
and a
daggers?
necklace.
Let me guess, are they magical?
Maybe.
Can I do an arcana check on the necklace?
You can, yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, we have someone else capable of spells. It's a miracle globe.
Yeah! 10.
It is magical.
I would like
wait, what
to
is
cast
this supposed to do?
Identify.
How the fuck? You have a +6 to Arcana.
I don't know! What's got +6 to perception?
I'm gonna cast Identify on.
Perception, I get. You're a druid. You use wisdom, but in
I'm a
Arcana's
very-
intelligence.
I'm a very magical elephant, sir. I generally don't know.
What is
Oh,
your...
got proficiency in it.
Yeah, but that's only a +2. Where the fuck did the other +4 come from?
I don't know. I'm looking at it. It's not modified.
Figured out later. Scoops is trying to figure out what kind
Yeah.
of magical items we got.
Yes,
It's
so...
magical.
Oh yeah,
It's
Scoop's
not
got
automatic.
Identify.
Scoop, are you taking the 10 minutes to ritually cast this, or are you going to waste your spell slot?
It seems like we have 10 minutes to spare.
We've
I'll
got
just
we've
do-
got the time. Ritual
Yeah.
cast it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, ritual.
So, as you wait around the 10 minutes for Scoop to finish up his incantation and his pondering over his ritual, not much happens. This is pretty close to the village. It's been scouted out, and the beast and stuff that would normally be around this area are kind of diverting from this area since you guys have moved in. It's relatively safe. And as Scoops finishes up, in your mind's eye, you are witnessing the tales of long lost love and passion. This necklace was a gift from an ancient artificer, passed down to his beloved daughter.
Well, it's about to be a powerful.
The necklace itself has
the robots.
has a wonderful ability, much like your broom. It allows the user to fly.
Oh,
Dibs.
damn.
Yeah, that
Call
was
dibs. Fuck.
Damn it, the
It's just
power
like
of
that
dibs.
fighting. You could call dibs immediately. Well,
no.
we call dibs though. We can't.
Wait.
We can't.
This-
Scoops
So-
just finished his
This-
spell. He's like, that's a piece of shit. No, you don't want it. I'll
So-
hold on to it.
This specific
canonically-
necklace allows you to cast the fly spell, specifically once per day.
Okay, we do have the brooms, but I still think I'll get the most use out of it, considering I'm
Yeah.
the most squishy.
Fair enough. And also, I don't
Admittedly,
think
you can-
anybody has ever said, "Man, I wish I could fly less."
Yeah.
I could turn into a
I wish
bird.
I could fly less. I'm flying way too much these days. What's it called? Is it just called the
It's
Wow.
probably just called like an amulet of flight or something.
Yeah.
cool?
It literally just allows you to cast the flight spell.
Once
What
per
is it,
day.
once per day?
Yep.
So once per day for 10 minutes, you can get a 60-foot flight speed.
Okay.
It is a concentration spell.
It's essentially at casting fly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as good as your brooms, if I'm being completely honest.
No.
But
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
not.
you can fly in. The best use would be you can use it in combat and not waste any of your broom's time. The broom would be better off for travel. The necklace is good for mid-combat.
Mhm.
Does
Right.
this amulet require attunement?
It does not.
Oh wow!
Shit. That's even
Free fly spell.
Free fly spell.
There you go,
Dude,
Scoops.
That's
Awesome. And that's I'm assuming that I'll just look it up. 5e.
Yeah. It's a you can technically cast it on other people,
Mhm.
not just yourself.
Correct.
It is a touch spell that is touch spell. It's concentration up to 10 minutes, and basically you just give whoever isn't a willing creature, yourself, someone else in 5 feet of you, a 60-foot fly speed for 10 minutes.
Okay.
But if the 10 minutes ends and they are still flying, they immediately fall. It's just
gravity's a bitch.
straight. It straight cuts off flight, and they will drop like a stone.
You said for a minute? Wait, what does it say?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's the same. That's actually the same as our brooms, I think. So it's-
Brooms are an
broom is
hour.
an hour.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
We bought the more expensive ones.
Yes,
And
we could have got
like
we could have got the 10-minute brooms, but we decided it's not worth it.
And D&D plays fast and loose with laws of physics until it decides, no, gravity is still a thing, and it hurts.
Yep.
A lot.
What
Gravity
was there
is
one or
one
two
thing that
daggers?
almost
I
killed
can't remember
Hammer.
what you said.
There were 2 daggers.
What did they do?
Are we casting Identify on the daggers?
Yeah,
Stab
yeah.
something.
We're
Oh
here.
yeah, I
We're
forgot.
camping out.
Cool.
I mean, we can take 30 minutes to like read through the information, find everything we can, and in those 30 minutes, Scoop can just have cast Identify on everything.
While he's doing that,
Yeah.
can I find my familiar?
Sure, you can absolutely find your familiar.
Yeah.
What familiar are we finding?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just finding familiar.
Fair enough. While you decide on that, let's jump into what the daggers do. The first dagger you wield is a +1 with an ice effect.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
It is indeed.
that's pretty good.
The ice effect on it allows you to cast the ice knife spell once per day.
Ooh.
I've already got frostbite, so I don't really need that.
Keep in mind, ice knife is a ranged attack.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
Still frostbite.
And it's an AoE as well. It explodes in like a 5-foot radius. So you can hit multiple. Or is it
Yeah.
10 feet?
Oh, it's okay.
I think it is 5. Is it 5-foot radius or 10-foot? It's
Google
just
it.
the adjacent squares. I know that much.
It is a 5.
Oh,
It's within 5 feet.
Yeah. So adjacent squares. Yeah.
Still pretty good.
Still very good.
And
Yeah,
then
that sounds awesome.
the other one allows you to cast Pass Without a Trace. Both of the daggers, however, do acquire attunement.
Can I have Pass Without a Trace dagger?
Honestly, not even like joking excuse. I think the dagger that get the Pass Without Trace dagger would be really good for you.
The ice dagger?
No, the Pass Without Trace.
Pass Without a Trace dagger.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
It adds
Pass
a
Without a Trace is
plus 10 to your
it's a
stealth.
plus 10 to
Holy
yourself.
shit!
So
God.
if you get into a fight, you can just use that, and then I don't know whether you want to end up being like a buff bard, a combat bard, but
Probably not.
that lets the two fighters go and start tanking and lets you do whatever you want to do. Combat.
I know. I'm just looking. Well, the ice knife does damage, but okay, that does sound good. Plus 10 stealth.
Also, we're low enough. We don't have that much magical items right now, so if you want to use both of them, you have the attunement slots for both of them right now.
Yeah, plus Pass Without a Trace, you can include other things.
I think it's
Make
as
it-
long
yeah,
as
the
they're
duration.
within. Is it?
It says each
Yeah.
creature.
Each
within
creature
30
you
feet
choose
of you.
within 30 feet of you get a plus 10 to, including yourself, have a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks, and can't be tracked by magical means.
Oh man.
You leave behind no tracks.
Yes.
And it covers multiple people.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
So it doesn't matter if you have it or I have it, just someone needs to attune to that dagger.
Okay, so I guess you guys. I mean, I would definitely take it.
How many attunement?
I
How many items do you have attuned right now?
I don't have. Wait. Does the frying pan require attunement? I don't think it did.
No.
No.
Okay, then
No, it
nothing.
didn't.
I'm attuned to
Okay.
nothing.
I have the bow right now, and that is it.
I got the.
I would
plus 3
say I would
longsword,
take it, because we know Loxodons are masters.
The
of
plus
stealth.
3 longsword didn't require attunement. It's not got a magical effect to it.
Correct.
No, I said all I have is the plus 3 longsword, so
Okay.
I'm going to let other people have magical items right now.
Okay.
And I would think it would be good for Loxodons, because Loxodons are masters of stealth, but I'm not here enough for it to be.
I was going to say, no offense, but I kind of want it on someone who is going to be here almost every week.
That's why I brought it up.
Damn, that's a deep cut.
Speaking of people who are not able to be here, if you want to join in on the fun, please visit our Discord and apply to join our campaign, because that is now an option.
Oh, you did that? Oh, cool.
Makes sense.
Speaking of people who are not here, we should
Throwing me out to the wolves, so I'm just like, we don't need Cal anymore. We got subscribers.
we
Okay,
could,
so
we could
I
do
would-
with picking.
I found my familiar, not that anyone cares.
What did
oh
you
cool.
pick?
What is it?
It's a honey badger.
That
Oh.
is adorable. I need to take a quick screenshot of that so I can show it to the people.
Okay.
The enemies are either going to get sprayed with a really stinky fluid, or they're going to have their nuts ripped off.
No, it's a honey badger. He doesn't squirt
Oh.
liquids. He just takes your shit.
No, they do. They turn their asshole inside out and spray nasty smelling liquid all over things.
That sounds
Honey
terrible.
badgers, really?
Yeah,
God,
they do
honey
that.
badgers
They're,
are God's bullies.
they're in the mustelid family. Most mustelids are capable of doing something similar.
Nerd.
That they
My
are
dad-
somewhat conjuncturally related to skunks.
I did not know that, but my dad's a botanist, not an animal. My dad is a PhD in
Not
botany.
an animalist.
Not an animalist.
What?
You were so
He's a
about to say
florist.
animalist.
Not a faunist.
All right, that was great. So, with this newfound information on their packs, I should probably read to you what you found on the letter, huh?
Yes.
So, while you're all figuring out what these magical items do, Lenexia, you go through the report, and it was a fine written letter on some decent cardstock. This had to have been produced in one of the larger cities. There's nobody else that could make fine paper like this that's held up so well with all of this trekking along. It's definitely worn. The envelope itself is a little damp, but when you pull out, the cardstock is pretty solid in most places. There is a few ink smudging to where you can't read all of the words, but the gist of what you can get from it is they were hired by somebody in the city. Oh, hold on, where is it? The city of Rock in the kingdom of Tollum. Somewhere just north of the Duck Lake.
They did say they came from Tullum. They did say the one that we interrogated did say he was picked up on a random ass inn with no money to his name in Tullum. Yeah, they were picked up in the kingdom of the north. So they've been hired all the way up there. Mm-hmm. But whether they were hired by someone down here is an entirely different question.
It doesn't actually say who specifically hired them. It does say that the job comes from some kind of guild.
Guild? Does it give a name for this guild?
It doesn't. It just says the guild is paying well. And then it talks about having money attached to this letter. A guild from the kingdom of Tollum. None of you are super familiar with the kingdom of Tollum. You've never been there. And most of the time, that kingdom specifically is at war with its neighbors, so it's hard to say one way or another.
Has our kingdom had wars that we would know of with Tollum? Oh, yeah. Has Celeste had wars with Tollum that we would know of?
Absolutely. So about 10 years ago, the kingdom of Celeste and the kingdom of Tollum came to blows because of territorial disputes near the mountainous region. As Tollum tried to take claim to the volcano that is just on the edge there, where you can mine a multitude of resources, such as mithril and heavy-duty magical gems. Tollum was trying to take claim to this. However, Celeste has held this volcano for over 100 years and was not about to let it go. So there was a war 10 years ago over this land dispute. It came to peace because the king of Celeste had decided to grant a mining permit to the kingdom of Tollum. However, that permit does expire next year.
Now, how much of that would our characters know be coming from, the common class?
Probably a lot, because of a lot of the common folk would have been initiated into that war. So whether it be you, your parents, family, somebody you know was definitely brought to war because of that.
Okay. Well, at the very least, the princess might find this interesting.
Yeah.
Who's the princess, by the way?
The third daughter, she's the crown princess. She's the the youngest daughter of the king, who is, I wouldn't say rebellious, but is headstrong and knows what they want, and basically is attempting to make a name for herself, prove herself worthy and more important, or more. She's trying to make a bigger name and make her achievements in history more important than anything her sisters can do. Is my understanding of it. She wants to prove herself so worthy that her father regrets choosing firstborn over thirdborn.
Whatever happened to that dickhead noble we didn't like?
Oh, he
Yeah.
was
I've been in the
executed.
woods. I've been in the woods a long time. He's dead?
Yeah,
he was probably executed.
publicly executed.
Did I go to that and I just don't remember?
Oh yeah, because you
Nope.
were sick. You and a few of the other members of the adventuring party got a really nasty cold when they were throwing Underdarkian soil over the wall. Who knows why or what happened, but yeah.
Just finally cleared
We
up. But it might come
the
back. Sure.
I might get the sniffles again.
yep.
Yeah, he was publicly executed for incompetence.
I don't
Yes.
like that because people are fucking.
Turns out that he was so incompetent that he was literally sent out on this expedition as either a death sentence or a
sink or swim situation.
retry. Like it's either he dies on this, which is great, the incompetent asshole noble that didn't do his job properly dies, or he actually sets up a kingdom that is going to make food, so he's making amends. But we received Count Cornwall.
Did you get a raid?
No, we once this place was set up, we received Count Cornwall. He arrived, who is Knight Julius's brother.
We like that, Julius.
Yes, we like Cornwall and we like Julius. They're both actually decent people. But the Count then went, right, this dude is so incompetent, we have to get rid of him. Turns out he'd already starved an entire city to death before.
Yeah, why not give him a
Through his
second
shit.
try, you know?
Through sheer incompetence, which also led to the death of his wife, the king's sister.
Mm-hmm.
So the king personally, he couldn't just execute a noble.
Yes, you can.
But yes, he could.
Yeah,
But he didn't want to
backlash.
He didn't want to deal with the backlash. So he literally just decided, I will send him out on a suicide mission. Either A, the mission is accomplished, which is good, or B, he dies, which is good. But he was executed. He was executed by Cornwall publicly in front of the whole village. The king got wind of this and wasn't happy. It's not that he was dead that he wasn't happy. He was not happy that he didn't get to witness his execution.
That's very funny.
So he sent his. So we were going to receive one of three punishments. Either Count Cornwall and Julius were going to be exiled. We were going to receive another duke to like work alongside Cornwall, or we were going to receive 100 extra people. In the end, it turned out we received another duke, or duchess in this case, the king's third daughter.
And then because of her actions, we received another 30 people.
Yes,
We're being punished with people or blessed with people?
blessed with people. These people are actually they have height. They were skilled laborers, I believe. Were they not?
Bureaucrats.
Yeah.
Bureaucrats aren't people.
No. But they will help tremendously with the under-gnome trade, the deep gnome trade we have secured.
Indeed.
Because deep gnomes love bureaucracy. So they will help tremendously with that.
Absolutely. And of course, Dwayne upgraded the forge out here, so we
Yes.
have a nice dwarven forge.
Yes. Dwayne got word that the Duchess or Princess, whichever one you want to call her, moved in. Turns out he's her godfather and was like best friends with her mother, who is dead, unfortunately. And decided, well, shit, if my goddaughter's here, I'm moving the hell in. Upgraded our forge and created his own little home and own little smithy.
Yep.
And now we have a master smith at our disposal. He upgraded our armory, so that any basic weapon you can think of is in our armory.
Indeed.
I'm also pretty sure most basic armor is now in our armory. So
Also true.
leather, I'd say a kind of like medium armor, and probably. Would you say there's a set of heavy armor in there, or would you say heavy armor's made per person?
I would say there's a set of heavy armor in there. Why not? And then,
Okay.
because of Dwayne's upgrades and everything, the party is known as the first adventuring party. Also, the highest ranking adventuring party in the city. Which
Yes,
is,
and we essentially have our own mansion.
yes.
So that's a low bar.
Yes, we have our own little mansion. It's got like a shitload of rooms for all the adventurers in there. There's a load of empty rooms. There's a big ass kitchen and a big ass dining room, and we have our own little armory, don't we? And we've got our own little paddock for any animals.
Yep.
We are like the, I don't know, second or third biggest building, because castle. Then it's either our building and then Dwayne's building, or it's Dwayne's building then ours.
I think Dwayne's is a little bigger.
Yeah, I think Dwayne's is a little bigger. Surely because, he made it.
Yeah, it's much bigger.
Yeah. But it's our place is more than large enough for all of us, every single adventuring party member that's alive still. So
Indeed.
the wizard, all four of us, the cat, and technically Leo's new character, whoever the hell they were, I can't remember.
Oh, but I forgot my two original characters. I don't remember.
And I think that's it. I think there's only ever been 7 people in them.
Yep.
Oh no, and the kobold. The kobold.
Oh yeah, can't forget about Peeps.
Can't forget about him. Yeah, there's a kobold running around somewhere in this building, so if you leave anything shiny out, it might get stolen.
Why, it already did.
Yeah, right.
Probably.
So, on that note, you guys have your mission. You have, well, if you guys decide to leave the city, by the time you get back, it's probably going to have some nice upgrades to it. But we are...
Yeah, we've no longer... as you can see, we're no longer on wood walls, we're on stone walls.
Mm-hmm. Yes, our small little hovel that we grew up is now a large city. Or not a large city, I'm sorry. A large town.
Large town.
We are about to move up to a small city, which is super exciting and gives us a lot more budget to work with.
We've got 140 people in here? We're almost at 150. Because plus the 30, we had 9 extra. We had 109.
Oh yeah, I need to add those. My bad. Where is that?
We need a running population toll, little thing that says
there is
population. Oh, there is?
Yeah,
there is one. In the,
I just need to pull it up. Hold up.
Yeah, we had 100 and... It's in the public records. We had, let's see... it was 94 at the 30. It now goes up to 124.
Yeah.
Oh, and you add on the 2 noblemen should now be 3 noblemen. So it's 197. Although the princess came with a few extra personal guards.
You are correct. So that was 4 guards. That puts this up to 128. 128 people.
Plus the 3 nobles brings it up to 132.
Nice.
No, 131. 131 people.
And our food stock is growing.
Oh, yes. Especially considering we cut down all the food's growth rate to 1/4 of what it should be. And we are also now growing we're working on making specialized basements with the crystals implemented in to grow this rapidly growing Underdarkian food crops. And other Underdark things.
Indeed. So we do have plenty of food being grown and being stocked up, which is fantastic. All right, we can move this over here.
Which will put us in very... If that can continue to exponentially grow, that will put us in very good graces and give us quite a large export for a city, for a kingdom currently going through a famine.
Indeed. So
And we have a shitload of bees churning out a shitload of honey to trade to the gnomes to get a shitload of money for.
Yes. Let's invest heavily in honey and bees.
Because
and honeybees.
Yes, we have a lot of them because turns out the gnomes are deep gnomes are like
very fond.
Sugar is like crack cocaine or meth to them, so
they enjoy a good time. They like to party.
Yes, without as many negative side effects. Still some, but not as many.
I mean, I can druid up some side effects if you want.
No.
A side effects potion, just take it. If you
put some psilocybin inside that honey.
Oh, there is also just over to our east, just a portal to the Feywild. If you feel like taking the trip. It takes you straight to an elven city in the Feywild, don't worry, but it is a portal to the Feywild.
True. Do you remember what days it's open, though?
I thought the portal was open most of the time. Oh, I thought the portal to go through and come out was always open. It's just every few weeks, part of the city gets phased back into this reality.
So how it works is every few weeks the city will get phased away entirely, and that is the portal itself. The city is the portal. So every few weeks the portal opens up and the city appears to the mortal realm. And then it disappears.
Wow.
Could be gone for hundreds of years, could be gone for a day or two. It's hard to say. But you do have the thing that flips the switch to call the portal.
Oh yes, we've essentially got the buzzer. We've got the buzzer to let us in.
Yeah.
We've got the door buzzer. We've got a doorbell. Then there is a giant ass rock with 2 babies over to our northwest. That eats entire hook horrors, among other things. Yeah, just about there, just shy of those ruins.
Yep.
Is a whole ass rock. Fully grown, nesting with 2 young ones. And then that's a friendly village that is technically made up of criminals and people trying to hide, people evading the law. It's technically within our county, so we technically rule it, but
Well,
We
actually,
don't particularly care about the past.
I was going to say, according to the county, that city doesn't exist.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, that checks.
Okay.
Remember, they asked not to be known when the people came to
Yes.
collect all of the residents.
Yes. The elves are also not known because we didn't want. They asked not to be known as well.
Correct. So the only
There's a
other
little tiny.
city or town is the farm, and that is technically part of
The single farm building, more or less.
Yep, and that is technically part of the the county of shite. I don't remember what we called the county. Hope? Is it Hope County? Nope. Hope River. Hope's Crossing.
Hope's Crossing. Oh, jinx. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's in the document, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I just had to pull it up.
Oh, River. The city is Lakeport. That was it.
Yes. So, now that we have introductions aside and a kind of an idea of where we need to go, what is our plan?
Oh God, do we?
I would like to attune to these daggers. Also, I was wrong. I do have another attunement, and it's the Berserk dagger. So I don't know if
the dagger that
feel
deals
safe.
triple.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel safe using that, considering I can't put it away.
The panic shiv that when you whip it out, you must attack the nearest creature, but it deals triple damage.
Whip it out?
Right, but now
it's a berserker dagger that when he unsheaths it, he must attack the nearest thing, the nearest living creature. Any hits he makes with the dagger deal triple damage. But he must make a will save to be able to sheath the dagger.
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
A wisdom saving throw in order to sheath the dagger, even after you stab something.
I think unless Linexia, unless you really wanted the dagger for Pass Without Trace, I would like to attune to both of those as well.
You can have it, or I would happily take it. I would take the Pass Without Trace dagger, but you can have it if you prefer.
I think that works a lot better than trying to go into Berserk in panic mode. And just because I could run away,
It is once per day you can cast that.
Both of them and the Dagger of Ice were once per day, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm attuned to 3 daggers now. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then I guess I'll also do the frying. I haven't done the frying pan of Feast since we leveled up, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that now, if that's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'll roll it on this.
Yeah.
Okay, 2. Not the best roll yet, but we get 2 temp HP.
Nice.
Yay. I mean, better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yep.
So,
What's my total up to 34?
Puts me at 21.
So which city do we want to head towards? Are we going to go to Clome? Are we going to go back to the capital city? Or do we want to try to head for the city of Rock in the kingdom of Tolam?
Whichever one we do, we head back, we gather supplies, we let the princess and Knight Julius and the Duke know where the fuck we are going, especially if we're going all the way to Tome.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
Even if we're going to Celeste, which what would be like without a full caravan, with a trail we know, it'd be what, like a week's travel?
Yeah, roughly half of a week.
Yeah. So that's still half a week, which isn't as bad. And if we were to travel to Clone, we either follow the river to map the river and make sure the river's all safe and nothing's blocking it, which will take a lot longer, and then go into Clone. Or we go all the way up to Celeste, and then from Celeste we go to Clone. And then if we go to the Tollum Kingdom, well, we definitely have to go back and let everyone know we're going to be going to an entirely different fucking kingdom. Because the longest we've been gone is 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah. And this place's first port and call for any and all problems. So 2 weeks is the longest we've been away. I'm feeling like it would take longer than 2 weeks just to even reach the City of Rock.
Absolutely. You're probably looking at a month travel, just with you guys.
Just getting there as well. So you're looking at 2 months away from our city. 2 months of them having their primary problem solvers gone.
Nice. They'll be fine, right?
While we're still growing and expanding.
That's what the B team's for.
Buddy, we are the B team.
We are the
We're
A,
the
and,
A and the B team?
We're the
More or
ABC
less.
team.
We're the hard R team.
Change it, change the channel. Change it, skip.
Try again.
The hard R team. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know whether we go. I don't think we should leave the kingdom as a whole.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
we should just go to Celeste or Clone, or go to Celeste and then from Celeste go to Clone. Maybe do them both. I don't know, but I don't think we leave our entire growing city or our entire growing town on its own for 2.5 months at least.
Well, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to take my honey badger for a walk. He needs to go to the restroom. He's new to the party. He needs his potty breaks. Yuri.
I'd say I'd let your honey badger play with my snake, but honey badgers eat snakes, so no.
Also, that is a horrific metaphor.
Oh, God damn it.
My snake.
Does he not know that you have an actual snake?
No, he does not. He does not know I have an actual flying snake.
No, I don't, but it's much funnier this way, though.
Yes, and I hate everything about that.
And then you're like, but he'd swallow it.
No, he'd eat it, is what I said.
That's, semantics. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. That was a deep sigh. What happened?
I'll also be right back.
Okay.
I don't know who deep sighed, but I hope they're okay.
I think it might have been me.
Oh, okay.
Just-
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what to do and recovering from that fucking joke.
Yeah, fair. I really wish they had better gate walls in Incarnate.
Yeah, it's incredibly extensive Incarnate, but at the same time, it's incredibly limiting.
Yes. I do tend to agree with you.
Like, what it has is it's diverse and incredible. Well, and you can make so many maps with it. But then when you want something, you either find that they don't have it, or they only have very few variants of it, and you're like, great.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at right now.
Back.
Welcome back.
So with my normal stealth bonus, if I have pass without trace up, it's a whopping plus 17.
That is awesome.
How the hell
Yeah.
do you have plus 17 with Pass Without a Trace?
I have a normal plus 7 to stealth.
Do you have proficiency and wait, do you have max dex?
I have 16 dex.
Your
And then I
dex-
have a
your-
proficiency in stealth. I don't honestly I
Your
tried
stealth
to
roll shouldn't be that high. 16
I mean,
is 16 is a 3. You have plus 2 from proficiency, so that should bring your stealth roll to 5.
hold on, let me check to see, because I didn't change anything. I'll tell you what it says, what my settings are.
Because I've got proficiency in stealth, and I've got a plus 5 in dexterity. So mine's
Manage-
7 without
manage
Pass Without a
character.
Trace.
So for expertise, I have stealth.
You have
And then-
expertise in stealth.
Yeah, I have an expertise in stealth.
That's why, because you've got plus 4 from your proficiency, plus 3 from your dex.
Pretty good.
Yeah. See, you achieve the same result, and your result will only keep going up.
True. True.
Proficiency is busted. Not proficiency. Expertise is busted.
Right, so
A
at level 2 I
strong
got...
thing to have.
Yeah, at level 2 I got 2 expertise, so I chose stealth and perception.
Yeah, the only 2 classes to get carte blanche expertise in anything are Bard and Rogue. The only other way you get expertise is by specific features for specific things. They're usually for like one specific skill, or by having there's a feat which allows you to get expertise in like one thing of your choice. But again, it's only one thing.
Yeah.
So in
I don't even
theory,
think-
as a rogue bard multi-class with that feature, you can have expertise in like 5 different things.
That does sound pretty good. I like the bard spell list the
consider-
most, I think.
Yeah,
Other than wizard, maybe,
bards,
but...
wizards, I think there are very few spells that wizards do not get access to, and if they don't get access to it by default, one of their subclasses gets access to it. Like, I know they don't get access to quite a few cleric or like divine spells, but if they pick a divine sorcerer, not a divine sorcerer, a divine wizard, like the divination or wizard or whatever it is, they get access to them.
Okay.
I don't think there are not many spells that a wizard cannot get access to.
They're also quite squishy.
Yes, incredibly so. They are the squishiest of all
balance.
squishies. Yes. I think the only class that is on par with them for lowest hit points is the sorcerer. They both share the same shit squishy hit die. Of like, I think it's a D6.
I think you are correct.
I don't think it's a D4. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, because everything else is mostly a D8. Then you've got a handful for D10. And then you have one for D12. I think Barbarian is the only thing with a D12 hit dice.
I could be a barbarian.
You could. You absolutely could. That is.
I did that in your one shot.
Yes, you did.
I had a lot
Mongolian
of fun with
throat singing barbarian.
that. Indeed. It was absolutely fantastic. I am trying to put together the temple city of Clome, not knowing where you guys are going to end up, so I just got to make sure we have all three set up. But do you guys know where you guys are going to end up yet? What are we doing? What is our plan? We have so much going on.
I think there's only two of us here at the moment, isn't there? It's only me and
Are we
Salt.
still waiting on people?
Oh, Globe's back. Okay.
No, I
So
never left.
Oh, you never left? Okay, you just go incredibly quiet sometimes, so I assume you leave. So yeah, it's either we hit Celeste and Clome, or we just hit Clome, or we just hit Celeste. I don't think we leave the entire kingdom. What is everyone else's opinion?
That would be good with me. I think that sounds like a good plan.
The kingdom, we stay nearby when in anticipation of the scouts coming back.
Yeah. Okay. But we go back. We let the princess know of what we learned. And then I guess we say, with what information we've got, do you guys want to, depending on what she says, because she might order us to go up to Rock. I don't know. But we definitely let her know, because, it involves her life. And if she doesn't order us to leave the kingdom and go follow up on that lead, then do you say we hit Celeste and then Clone, or we just hit one of the two cities and come back?
I think we could do both.
Do both?
Yeah.
If we're doing both, do you want to travel along the river and then go from the river, or from Lakeport to Clome, and then from Clome to Celeste, and then follow the trail we took from Celeste here? Or do you want to travel the trail from here to Celeste, and then from Celeste to Clome, and then we can either follow the river back from Clome, or we can just follow the roads back?
Which, do we think the river would be faster?
No, the river will be slower.
Okay.
Absolutely, the river would be slower. But if we're going to be transporting goods and things up and down the river, kind of our job to make sure the river path is safe. There are no blockages, that a boat could get through the entire riverway.
Sounds like guard work more than adventurer work.
Well, our whole thing is we go out into the unknown. We don't know the river, or the guards aren't going to leave. The guards will be on the boat and make sure the boat gets there safely. Our job is to go ahead and scout and make sure the river is actually passable and safe. If you want to do the river, we can just ignore the river and only travel along the roads. If we do travel along the river, it will make our journey longer. But I can already foresee it being a job we need to do at some point. So we either get it done now, or we ignore it for now, and then get it done later.
Let's ride the river. A river ride.
Well, we wouldn't ride the river. We'd go alongside the river. We'd follow the river because we don't actually
Okay.
have any fucking boats at the moment.
Dang, I thought we did.
But
But
we were working on. I believe someone was making like canoes and such, but
did they
it'd
get
be
those done?
safe. I think they might have got them done, but it'd be safer just to travel along the river than actually ride through it. Because there's also the fact of if we ride the river thinking it will be quicker and we reach a point where we can't traverse, either the river's too shallow, the river's too narrow, or there's a waterfall, then we're fucked.
Yeah, I mean we have the
And
the
it'd take
brooms.
even longer. Yeah, but they only work for an hour. And
Yeah.
the broom isn't going to be able to pick up a boat.
So,
No, probably not.
traveling to Celeste, it would take you 4 days. Traveling to Clome would take you about a week if you're walking. If you do take the canoes, you could get there in probably 3-4 days, so about a half of a week. It would cut the time in half.
It would be completely blind travel, and we would be completely at the whims of the river.
Don't we also have horses?
We do have horses.
You could do that,
yes.
and that would cut the time decently too. So instead of a week, maybe, yeah, let's say
3.5
4
days?
days. 4 days.
Yeah, I was going to say the boat, a canoe, especially a paddle canoe, is probably going to be moving at most the same speed as a
Yeah.
horse
Yep.
down a river.
Well,
If
no,
you've got the
that-
current with you.
Around the next bend, it could just be horrible rapids or a cliff or a waterfall.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I don't think we travel down the river in the canoes until we've mapped the river and make sure it's safe. Because if there is like a little waterfall or a drop at one point, it then means the river's completely impassable going the other direction.
Could we volunteer someone in the village that we know that no one likes to ride the boat downriver?
Well, I think the idea is we're gonna travel alongside the river on horseback, making sure it's all safe to be traveled, and Lynexia will map it as she always does with fucking everything.
It's not really to do anything.
So it's probably going to be traveling along the river, alongside the river on horseback, mapping it out and making sure it's safe and detailing any like rapids here, rocks here, might need removing here, shit like that, and then make it to Clome. And then from Clome, we'll get details and whatnot.
Easy enough. So are we making survival checks for the days we're traveling northward?
Sure. We would have stopped off at we would have had to go back to the village, grab horses, and grab gear, rations, and everything needed for like, say a week and a half in case we have any problems. 2 weeks.
That makes sense.
Yeah, grabbed like 2 weeks worth of rations just in case we have any problems. Grab the horses and grab all our gear, and then head along the river, the river, and follow it. Who's got higher wisdom, me or you, Timmer? Who's got higher survival?
I've got a +4 to survival.
I've got a +4 too. Okay, so it doesn't matter
I've got
which one of
advantage.
us rolls. Okay, well, you would have had advantage either way because one of us would have been a help action.
That's true. Can we get a double advantage? Double indemnity? It's a great movie. No.
No.
Yeah. 10 and 12. 10 and 2.
A total of 14 for your highest.
What can I do with inspiration? I don't remember what that one does.
You can reroll.
Reroll any roll.
Yep.
Saying that's my only roll.
So if you re-roll an advantage roll, you get to roll again twice. But you would take a.
Ha!
Cool.
Same thing. Son of a bitch.
First day
My dice
comes
are
and
loaded.
goes with with nothing major. If you guys want to engage with this, you can, but it's not gonna bother you. It's something you've seen before on your travels. You definitely probably don't want to mess with it, but you're smart enough to make your own decisions, I think.
Is that a fucking fire beetle
gonna-
hive?
Teleport. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're all familiar
seen
with
them-
something like this. You've seen
Yeah.
them before. You know to avoid them.
Yeah. We chose not to fuck with them. We've not actually physically seen one of the fire beetles, but that's one of their mounds or hives. So that gets marked down on the map as avoid, steer clear of. But we also know they don't travel across rivers or under rivers. So a boat would be fine.
Yep. And so
Yeah,
far,
so-
the river is safe to travel. You could easily be taking a boat right now.
Well, it's the same amount of time to travel
Yes.
in theory at the moment.
Correct.
But yeah, this is the safer option, and it makes sure that the river is completely mapped out. And in
Yep.
case there is an impassable bit of the river, we can keep going at a fast pace.
Yep, I was just pointing out that so far it's been good. Anyways, so over during the evening comes, are we doing anything prepping wise? Who's keeping watch? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, watch.
Can we say I had tuned to my things, or was that a while ago?
Oh yeah, you're
You
good.
could have done that yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
I will take one watch. I will take 4 hours worth of watch because I only need 4 hours of sleep. And then you can either one person does the other watch, or you can split the other 4 hours in two.
Cool. As long as
You could probably
somebody's on
split it.
watch. As long as somebody's on watch, nothing happens, so you guys are totally fine.
Cool.
You guys wake up the next morning, eat your breakfast from the skillet that grants you temporary hit points, and we're just gonna
Heroes.
continue on your 2 points.
That makes it easier, unless because I'd have to re-roll it a lot. I
Yep.
feel like.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we'll just carry on your 2 points, and then you guys can move on for the day. I need another survival check for this day.
I'll give it a go this time. 22.
Awesome possum. On today, you don't come across anything scary or gonna eat you. However, what you do come across is in the river, you spot the currents go a little bit faster through here. You're not entirely sure why, until about halfway through the day, you spot a little canal. Oh, this is awkward. I have my chat in front, so this is... There is a canal that goes this way.
Oh. So it's
And-
diverted.
It does. And from this point right here to this point, the water moves at a increased speed, which will probably make your trip a little faster going this way, but going the other way, it's
Pain
going to
in the
slow you
arse
down.
going the way. Is the diversion man-made or naturally occurring?
It does look like it is naturally occurring.
Okay.
And it does go right to the cliff over to the desert.
Oh yeah, because there's a dried up riverbed on that side, isn't there?
Indeed.
But there's so on the opposite side of the ruins, which we never got to actually look through or go onto the opposite side of, is a actual running riverbed.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very possible that it used to have a diversion out this way.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem immediately pressing to
No,
me
it's
to
not.
follow this.
The only thing I would say is due to its proximity and the fact that the rocklings, the rocklets, whatever you want to call them, the baby rocks, were actively nesting in the ruins. We probably don't want to cut off that water source at like the main river, because otherwise it will dry up and then they won't have anything to drink, and that might piss off the rock. We don't want to do that. We don't want to dam that cut off probably.
I agree.
Because it might be a big ass bird, but I don't think it's a dumb big ass bird. It's
So anyways, through the rest of the day, the only other difference is that the current shifts. So at this turning point right here, both the current goes north up until here, and then it comes south from here on, and it diverts down into a waterfall that goes into the desert.
Shapley, a
So
thought occurs.
all the way along here, you'd get an extra bit of. You'd all have the current pushing you towards towards Clome. On this one, while going towards Clome, you'd have the current pushing away from you, meaning it'd take more effort or more time. Going from Clome, the current is on your side again here, and then against you again here.
Indeed. Timur, what would you have to say?
Just a thought occurred, and I know we're not anywhere near it. It's on another continent, but and this is the far future. Is the portal to hell still there?
Actually, we found in this campaign a couple weeks back, probably about a month ago, we found the chains that used to seal that portal.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrifying.
They were being used to seal a necromancer in a mine.
That was what was going on in the mine. Okay, good times.
Yeah, the party let him free.
Good call.
To be fair, we were also trapped in there, and at the time, he didn't seem like a bad guy. And none of us either. Those of us that made an insight check failed, and the rest of us just didn't bother.
So the arms coming out of the boarded up hole to the mind of zombie.
No, the zombies.
Could not go in.
Well, we needed the mine. We needed the resources.
Uh-huh.
The zombies weren't hostile until when we.
Well, they were
there.
They were only basic zombies. They were only basic zombies anyway. The reason he made them was so he could have them attempt to get out, and then also go searching for food and supplies in the Underdark. Because there was an Underdark entrance in there, lo and behold.
Right.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
You guys make bad decisions.
Anyways, I needed another survival check for the next day.
I did the last one. It's your turn.
I did the last one. I got 22.
I only have a +2.
Fine, I'll do it again.
Yeah, you did the first one. I did the second one.
All right, 17.
17, not too shabby. But another familiar sight, but luckily one you could choose to avoid entirely if you wanted to.
Ominous.
And the spiders.
Yeah, you come
Oh.
across another familiar clearing.
Oh, look, desiccated corpses.
Yeah. These ones don't necessarily look human, though. I think those are goblins, luckily.
I thought I'd say.
I
good
mean,
luck
we
with
dealt
spider.
with the spiders relatively very well. We did fight them at level 0, so. I mean, if we can avoid them, we don't bother with them, but I don't think they're a particularly large threat, whereas the fire beetles are actually a large threat.
Correct. And also, these spiders, they didn't bother you until
Yeah.
you tried to free their prey. And they were
Yeah.
humans last time, so...
Yeah. It was a regularly living human.
So we could
Yeah,
absolutely
so long as
avoid the fight if we want to.
However, I will take note of they have goblins wrapped up. That means there are goblins in the area roughly somewhere. I will take note of that.
Indeed. Good call. Survival...
Obviously, again, noting down the area on the map, like, spiders, don't fuck with.
Absolutely. All right. The day comes and goes. You continue on your journey. Night comes. You rest up. Your final survival check, please, before you get to the city of Clome.
21.
Ugh. Why can't you roll low when I actually have fun enemies to fight?
Well, I did roll, but I've got advantage, so it doesn't matter.
Fair.
You are also god of this world. If you want us to fight your cool enemies, you can make us. What are we
No,
going
he
to
can't. Shut up, Spence. No, he can't. He has to abide by the dice.
Oh, Spence.
This
Anyways,
fucking Kid Parker stirring up shit.
I'll never
I love
see
this
no
map.
true fight.
welcome to the Temple City of Clome, where there is 3 types of schools, a very large temple dedicated to Clome alone, and then a bunch of smaller little temples dedicated to some of the other gods.
Well, they did name their whole ass city after him, so yeah.
So you
Figure who's their favorite.
You have the Church of Clome here, big cathedral. You have
Gathered.
the Church of the Big Three. So this is a church dedicated to, again, Clome. But then you also have Henera, the goddess of magic, and Umara, the goddess of death and reincarnation.
So that's dedicated to him alone, and that's dedicated to him and his siblings.
Yes. And then you have minor churches over here. You have the Church
Yeah.
of the Nine, Church of the Luxon. You have just different various churches of different religions that are around here. You see a temple to Hammer, a Grand temple. Nothing to Horus, unfortunately.
On one of these statues, a statue of Hammer.
Yes, you would have a statue of Hammer up here for sure.
Perfect. Absolutely, without question, there would be a statue of Hammer there.
Oh yeah, there could be no question. Every temple city will have a statue to Hammer. And then, of course, you have your administrative castle. This is where the nobility live. And then you have a few peasant houses scattered throughout here. There's really no shops. The only thing that they have is the Merchants Guild, which is this big collage building over here. It's not technically a store, but the merchants in there will sell you stuff if you want to buy stuff.
Yeah, I'd imagine they've probably got like a general store there at least, because the city populace need to fucking buy their shit.
Absolutely.
They've probably got like food stores and market stores there, things as well. But yeah. So we've mapped the river. We made sure the river's safe. We now need to go see how they do their business here. So that is actually our port and call for our objective. Because they were also they're the place we'll need to set up any logistics for trading up and down the river.
Absolutely, because if you have to have the Merchants Guild permission to do business within the Kingdom of Celeste.
Yeah.
You may be a registered business in the Underdark, but you're not a registered business on the surface.
Oh,
Can be
our
a
Underdark IDs.
On the bright side, it's not as bureaucratic up here. You walk into the Merchants Guild, it's hustle and bustle, and there are stalls set up everywhere. People trading goods between merchants, people walking in just to get a good deal, some people just doing their daily shopping. You enter in, and you're greeted with a big, kiosk-looking thing that there's just some average Joe sitting there. He greets you. Welcome in. Our merchants are shopping.
Merchants, technically, but also shopping, possibly. I don't. Business first. We're not here to sell anything, but we're here to set it up so we can. So our kingdom can sell things here. Not kingdom. City, town can sell things here at a later date.
Oh,
business via the river.
Understood. So you're here to register with the Merchants Guild.
Yes, we're here to register a town for trade, or set up a business where we can assign people from our town to trade.
Wonderful. May I see the seal of your lord, then?
I'm assuming the
Yes.
Duchess would have given us
100%.
Yes.
Oh. He pauses. Just goes stone cold. His face turns beet white. Oh. The princess is your lord.
Yep.
Yep.
Is this for the capital, or is this a new city?
Nope. She is the Duchess of a new city to the south, close to the border of Natsu and the desert, dubbed Hope's Crossing for the county, and the city is Lakeport.
He starts writing all of this down, filling out the paperwork himself.
We were looking to possibly send boats up and down the river for trade between there and here.
Certainly. Boats, travel permits. Okay. It looks like your registration's going to be 2 gold for the year. You'll have to do business within the kingdom at least once a month. How many goods are you planning on bringing in?
When that is not something I am entirely sure on.
Just a rough estimation.
We were mostly variety or amount, like volume.
I need currency. How much are you planning on profiting per year, roughly? Doesn't have to be accurate at the moment. We can adjust. I just need something to put down for the account.
Do we know that?
Guess. No, we wouldn't. I guess we'd want to make like at least like, I don't know, 300 gold profit in a year. I don't know.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
For the entire city.
Yeah, that covers taxes. Honestly, you might not even have to tax your citizens if you're pulling in that kind of fund.
I mean, that I'd guess that would be the goal, sort of.
That's where we're
just a
currently
guess.
running. That's how we do our business here. We make sure we make enough profit so we don't have to tax the citizens. Anyways, sorry, I apologize. I shouldn't be talking about our business practices and he's just continuously writing out the paperwork for you because he's so nervous because you work for the princess. So
Because we work for the crown.
yeah. So he fills out the paperwork. He goes, "All right, please look over this, and if you think it's fitting, just initial here, sign here, and then you'll need the crown seal here with the stamp."
Okay. It's initial from all of us or just one of us?
Just whoever is managing this business. So I would assume that would be you as the proxy of Her Highness, since you hold the seal.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'm assuming I look over it and everything's right.
Oh yeah, everything's filled out properly and documented.
I just, after I've made sure it's right, I sign and stamp it, I do whatever. Oh my god, this was so much easier than any Underdark.
Ah, glad to hear it. Yeah, we deal with the gnomes too. I totally get it.
So I never knew I could hate paperwork so much until that day.
Yeah, it does happen. But you're all set with us. We will keep your guild license held here. If it ever comes into question and you need to prove that you have a license, just know where to send them. You send them directly to us.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
I was going to say this is the license is for trade of any and all goods. It's not like the gnomes where we have to have different licenses for different types of goods.
No, this is just a merchant's license. You sell what you sell as long as it's legal. If you sell anything illegal, you will be hauled off to jail. End of story.
I gathered that much. Yeah, no, that's fine then. I just didn't know if we had to like. We're not in the state right now, but if we ever did start selling, I don't know, weapons or armors, I just wanted to make sure we didn't have to have a second license for that. So if we did, I wanted to make sure we grabbed that just in case, because Dwayne will probably want to ship his stuff down here if he starts making an excess amount of it.
Oh, down here. Okay, so you guys are coming from the north.
Sorry, south.
Oh, you guys are coming from the south.
Yes.
Okay. Word of advice for you, fellow. If you ever travel up north, just be careful. Slavery is legal up there, but it ain't down here. You try to bring those slaves that you buy over there down here, your head's going away. I'm just fair warning to you.
Who's playing with slaves?
Yeah. We're south of here. This place is north of us. It just getting confused.
You don't play with slaves?
No, we're in there.
It's just a word of advice.
They're still illegal in Lakeport, because Lakeport's in Celeste. So
yes. Okay. Tolem's been doing some crazy stuff and has been trying to send slaves into our marketplace for a while. Being at the most northern portion of the kingdom, it's very important we be careful with our trade around here. You understand?
Yeah. I suppose, if anything, I feel bad saying this, but I suppose it's a decent fate for the slaves to be sent here, because at least you'd free them.
Yeah, you would think, but there's...
Damn.
Do they just get sent back?
Between me and you, I have a feeling that some nobles are behind all of this, and they might be purchasing some of these slaves.
How much?
I wish I knew, friend. I wish I knew.
Damn.
Oh, that's pretty horrible. Anyway, anyone want to go get hammered?
Oh, the Great Hammer. You want to go to his temple?
Well, we could do that too. All hail God King Hammer. It's very important. And that right, Spencer? Say it. Oh God, King Hammer.
So,
Now that we've got the bureaucracy done, I think we're free to look around and maybe see if there's anything we want in the markets and take a look around the city as a whole.
absolutely.
And I guess we could maybe look into any leads, but I don't think there'd be any leads on the assassins here.
Keep in mind, this is the northernmost part of the kingdom, right next to the kingdom of Tollum. So it is, or I guess not the northernmost. I guess Orsaville is the most northern, but this is the most northern human city, and it is not far from the kingdom of Tellum, so they definitely could have some intel. Some maybe. I make no guarantees, but they could.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He also said they were attempting to bring slaves in, so I imagine the kind of people attempting to bring slaves into a city where slavery is illegal, same kind of people that would take a pot shot at the queen, not the queen, the princess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we might be able to find information. So going to a tavern is not a bad idea, Timmer. I almost said hammer.
Pause real quick. Timmer, Glorb, how are you guys on time?
It's currently 9:30.
9:30.
Okay, so you guys need to take off. Should we end it here?
Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with me.
All right. So
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I think it'd mostly be information or shopping.
So next session we will explore the city of Clome, try to gather some information on the kingdom of Tollum, perhaps make our way over there, kill some nobles. I don't know.
Before we left, though, Timmer definitely signed the group up for the 4-hour guided tour through the God King Hammer's temple.
Oh, absolutely.
No, we did not.
3 hours of the God King Hammer,
For sure.
narrated by John. You just hear Callum cackling from the grave.
I need that in my life. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I didn't even check my viewer count tonight. We did get a few comments. I forgot to reply to all of them. I'm a terrible host. Thank you so much. I'm